plan is they'll go the next paddock over. We're gonna mow and preset the fences today, and we'll move them there on Wednesday or Thursday of this coming week. They'll remain here because there's a lot of grass for them here to eat down. This is a larger paddock than they were in before, so they should have that pretty well grazed by the time we move them. Then what will happen is we'll move them up to the dry lot, and they'll mix with the 2 Jacob sheep and get socialized and stay there while we're going to New York. We leave on Friday, return on Sunday, and then Sunday everything's set up. We bring the goats and the Jacobs down here, and the Dorpers, the sheep, will remain in the dry lot for a week to 10 days for isolation and observation. Then we'll take the goats and the Jacobs back up with the Dorpers, mix those together, and then we'll start grazing the whole mob together. So that's the plan. Roger's coming down now with the DR, and he's going to trim. Roger's starting to cut around the perimeter. We'll just go all the way around. He goes around one all the way and then turns around, goes back and takes the second swath back, and then we'll put the fence up. We have a super fence too here. It goes the whole length, separating this section from that. We're going to take this down. We're not going to graze this until we get the portable shades made, so take this down. We need this fence at the bottom of the new paddock that we're constructing, so we'll take this down. Right here is black nightshade. This one right here. It's highly toxic. There's some more there. So this is growing up. We're going to have to come through and spray this whole fence line again. We've got a different type of spray. It will actually kill what's growing now, and it leaves chemical in the soil, so it prevents it coming up for at least a year. So we got to go through and spray all this again. Super Fence 2 has 4 strands, individual reels for those. And as you can see, they come in different areas on the reel. I've got this crank so that when I crank it, it takes everything in. And as we go along, these posts, there's one here that we didn't need to use. Posts are there, and they just go right into those little holes at the bottom. You just gather on from there down to here, down to the first post. So you just pick this up, and we put it in that little slot right there. Flip it into place and continue reeling. Okay, we got the fence set up, going down through the woods. Goes across the base, connects to the fence on the other side. Lily knows how to escape the 2-strand when it's not on. Fortunately, the goats didn't follow. Garrett and Dillon did, but they came right back. So we're going to plug it in, make sure everything's working. What started out as a 2-strand, we had to convert to a 4-strand because the dogs kept going underneath it. So we can't have them develop the habit of escaping. So we're going to have to use 4-strand for a while, and then have we go to 2 or 3-strand, then we'll make the lower one lower so they can't go underneath it. We'll just gradually, probably eventually evolve to 2 strands, but until they respect it, we got to go with 4 strands.